You can't go home. You can't go home. But you can find another shelter you can call your own. You can't push time. You can't push time. But you can ride out every wave like an alibi. Your past won't leave. Your past won't leave. It'll stay with them like it stays with me. corners with me. Riddle out every shadow you see. Ring a bell, shake a cross, give 'em hell, whatever the cost. Summon all of your revelry. Say a word against the indecency. You're alright, not alone. Keep up the fight, safe in your home. Whistle your loudest song. Whistle your loudest song. And your lying heart sleeps tonight. Paint all your tigers gold. Paint all your tigers gold. And your lying heart sleeps tonight. Every ride, every carousel stops. In the end, end it all without knots. Breathing deep, thank the Lord. Covered up with rock and sword. Heads of angels come to corners with me. Riddle out every shadow you see. Ring a bell, shake a cross, give 'em hell, whatever. Paint all your tigers gold. Paint all your tigers world, it feels so sad to me. Stay with me. It's been a long day. Stay. I know I hurt you bad, bad. I know you're still afraid of me. Stay.
なんか作るから。